Okay, what's up, guys? I know a lot of you guys don't know me, so before we get started, just gonna let you know that I'm a psychologist in college. I'm almost gonna graduate one more year, and I've done a lot of research on all the things I talk about. I don't really speak unless I don't I don't know very much about it. I have to know a lot about something before I can talk about it. So today's video is basically going to be how fitness models and bodybuilders actually get the bodies they want. Normal looking guys, how they do it, to look extraordinary, to get that look that they want. And a lot of you guys don't even know this. Everyone thinks it's just genetics and this and that, but to let you know it's not. I want to be going over their diets and their meal plans and, whatnot so they can be on top all the time. So, you know, I don't condole a lot of the stuff they do. I'm just actually explaining how they get it done. Because there's a lot of people who just don't know what's going on in the world. And they think, oh, this guy's, he's just, he's the best at this, and they look up to people like that. And they're the ones who get all the girls, and they're the ones that, have the good reputations and whatnot. So, just basically gonna explain some of the stuff they take and their diets, their meal plans, and stuff like that. Me, I don't do it because, well, I'm married and I really don't have no reason to. But you know, a lot of my friends, they do the stuff like this, and they look awesome. And even from a guy's point of view, like, wow, that's crazy that they can look like that. So I'm sorry I got a cold. I sound a little weird today, but uh, again, most of these guys that are fitness models and like lightweight bodybuilders, uh, they're using a lot of pro hormones or a lot of real hormones, so to get what they want. They stay on a strict diet most of the time. They eat what they want in front of their friends. They don't see what they eat. Um, they basically eat a lot of fish. Fish kind of dries them out a lot because there's a lot of creatine inside of it. Your body needs creatine as fuel, so 3 or 4 pieces of fish, have maybe 4 grams of creatine in it. That's what makes them look really, really dry when they eat stuff like that. Um, they take a lot of vitamin C to dry off their skin a lot. They drink a lot of hard liquor sometimes when they really want to look really nice. The main foods that they eat are going to be like turkey jerky. If you can find turkey jerky, that's a lot of the foods that they do eat. They cut down on their carbs a lot, but your brain cannot function without carbs. So don't ever try to diet without carbohydrates, because that's what builds muscle and that's what helps you to keep thinking. It's the fuel of life, sugar. So you're gonna diet, eat a little bit of this, eat a little that, have a little variety of what you eat, pull it into one. Maybe about 4 or 5 different types of foods rolled into one. Quinoa is one of the stuff that they eat. I might want to look into that. A lot of beans. Brown rice is the main thing that they eat. Brown rice is actually a slow carbohydrate with potatoes. Not any kind of potato would do, just brown potatoes or basically sweet potatoes or yams or beets, stuff like that is mainly their stuff that they do. But this is a lot of secrets that nobody's gonna tell you about because they don't want you to look nice. They want to look nice and they want to be the only ones to look nice. So things that clean you up aesthetically, taking your vitamin, cardio, a lot of cardio. If you guys are having trouble gaining weight, cut the cardio and actually have a bigger meal. Stuff that helps little guys are like pasta. Eat with all your veggies and all that stuff. Increase your calories to about 3,500 to 6,000 calories per day. If you're on the heavy side, you need to cut your calories. So you need about 2,500 calories a day. And the treadmill for big guys, you need to walk 3 miles a day or every other day in order to lose weight. Okay? If you have good genetics, you don't need the other part of this video, which I'm going to explain a lot of the compounds that these guys are using to get to where they want to get, you know. But mainly dieting, that's mainly what it is. Just getting a lot of healthy stuff, putting it together, taking little bits of everything and eating it. They put it in a bag, they cook for the week, put it in a bag, and they eat their stuff. So, yeah, let me try to think about anything else I need to add before I get into the compounds. If you're looking for stuff that gets the water out, there's something called taraxatone. You can find it online. I think it's Taraxatone. It's an old school kind of water pill that they sell over the counter. Used to sell it at GNC, but I haven't found it in a long time. Also a carb blocker. It's made out of shells, like seashells. And the seashells they cover the food up in your stomach and keep you from absorbing it. So that's a really good little trick that a lot of these guys use. The taraxatone and the carb blocker, the carbohydrate blocker. There's also a fat blocker, but you gotta watch out because you need fats in your brain. You can't think well without fats, without sugars. You need all this stuff. So that's why sometimes we get sick because we don't have enough of this, and I'm kind of having that right now. So I wasn't watching my diet. I was just kind of not eating and staying off, And you gotta kind of watch your diet because you can get sick pretty easy, Especially some of these compounds can make you really, really sick. If you don't know what you're doing, you can lower your sugar, or you could get Addison's disease, which is pretty scary. So I'm going to explain what those two are before we get started. First of all, you can go hypoglycemic if you don't have enough sugars in your body. Start feeling dizzy, start feeling confused, start feeling tired, just want to sleep. Best thing to do is sleep, but eat a little bit before you sleep. You can't just have proteins. You have to have some carbohydrates in order for you to sleep well. You're going to lose weight slowly. Don't try to lose it all at once because it's not going to happen. For natties, natural bodybuilders, it takes about 3 to 4 years of living like this to look like this. For guys who take pro hormones, which is dangerous, I think they're more dangerous than real hormones and real steroids, stuff like that. They're anabolics, The guys who take pro hormones are more and more dangerous because they damage your thyroid gland, which regulates energy. They can do some serious damage if you don't know what you're doing. Don't touch insulin at all. I don't recommend it. It's not really needed, I'd rather take anabolics than take insulin because insulin can kill you if you don't know what you're doing. Again, if you don't know what you're doing. So stay away from that kind of stuff. There's some guys who know how to use it. Leave it to them because you don't really need that stuff. Because what I'm going to teach you actually shows you a lot more of how to get the aesthetic look, which is the nice bodybuilder look or fitness model look. I'm going to show you some pics real quick that I have on my wall from, when I exercise and get me motivated and stuff. So, bodybuilders, here we go. This is a bodybuilder. This is a fitness model. This is a fitness model. Those guys are fitness models to bodybuilders, okay? There's the women, fitness models. And there's a lightweight bodybuilder, which is still pretty heavy duty. And then there's a real heavy duty bodybuilder. So, depending on what you want to look like. I know I'm all up in your face here because I'm using it from my cell phone, so I have to do this through my cell phone. Excuse me. Watching your water intake. Be careful with your salts. Everybody needs salt, so you just do have to add salts. A little bit of everything. Remember, When you're dieting, you have to take a little bit of all different types of food to help you to regulate your body, to keep going, to keep doing the things it needs to do naturally and to lose weight slowly. Uh, like I said, you gotta walk 3 miles on the treadmill. I got my treadmill. That's for guys who need to lose weight. So, if you want to lose weight, that's the way to go. Alright, we're gonna jump to the compounds here. I gotta crouch on the floor because I gotta get to my computer real quick so I can explain some of these. Uh, Basically, like I said, I don't condone none of this stuff, but it's good for you guys to know it so you can know who does what, so you can actually have a good explanation of what happens and what these guys do. So, first one I'm going to talk about is like Deca Durabolin. And Deca actually gives you a lot of energy and it pumps your muscles out. It makes them look a lot bigger. Uh, it's basically used for stamina, to give you stamina, and to, just to regulate everything to work well. It's a very good one for big guys who are trying to lose weight. Um, you can lose weight on anything, so, you know. I'll be right back with this video right now because I have to take a brief call real quick. So I'll get back to this video in a few minutes. Alright.